I'm excited for all of you to be here today. What a wonderful opportunity to hear the wonderful speeches that our class has been giving, so I appreciate all that. With this idea of a quote, there are many things that people find that are important in their lives. And for me, there is one specific quote that I think of that was just given to me. Wherever there's a human, there's an opportunity for kindness. All right, so to talk a little bit about this, I'm going to tell you why that's so important in my life, because there are so many people that sometimes are in a world of hurt and we don't ever think about them. So it's a wonderful time for us to take a look at that. I've got a story. Last year, on New Year's Day, or it might have been New Year's Eve night, our family went out to eat, and we sat down, and we were looking at our menus, and Matt, Connie, and Lauren, and my wife were with us, and there was a gentleman who was sitting across the aisle, and he was all by himself, and he was an elderly man, and this was New Year's Eve, and I'm not sure, it may have been Connie, the 9th grader, that said something to my wife, saying, you know, look at that guy, doesn't he look lonely? And, you know, we all kind of looked. And one of the kids said, well, how about if we pay for his dinner tonight? And he said, sure. And I said, that would be a great thing. And I remember how special the kids felt. It wasn't the adults' idea, it was our kids. And sometimes when we think about our own children, and as much difficulty as my son can sometimes prove, there's a great heart there. There's a very warm and tender and gentle heart in my son. And we did. We talked to our server and said we would really like to pay for this man's dinner tonight. And she said, I'll connect you. And his server came over, and we made the arrangements. And we enjoyed our dinner, and we left before he did. But he was all by himself. And he had a number of cups of coffee. And I remember the kids just sitting there and feeling sorry for this young man. And in the quote, when we say, wherever there's humanity, there's a chance for kindness. And we're getting better at being kind to people and understanding that sometimes people need a helping hand. And there was nothing in my life that made a bigger impact than having that come from my children. So that was my story. How you can learn from this is essentially the same way. If you see somebody having a bad day, be there for them. And understand that, again, there are lots of people that have problems, and most of us don't even know it. So for us, if you see somebody having a bad day, if you see somebody on the street with a sign that says, do you have money for a cup of coffee? It's not tough just to give that person a quarter, give them $1 as we walk by. Street musicians. 2 years ago, I went to San Antonio, Texas during the summer, and there were a number of sidewalk artists, and I left $1 for the 3 people that were out there, and that's one way to show that we're kind to wherever we see humanity. Show our appreciation for these people as they're giving us something, whether or not it's playing music or if they're just in need. So in conclusion, wherever there's humanity, there's a chance for kindness. Kindness? Okay. So practice that. If you get a chance, show people that we care and encourage your own children to be sensitive to other people. Thank you.